Powerful stuff is happening. Your reality is changing. Your embodiment, your essence of who you are is changing. And I'm going to be discussing with you 5 physical signs that you're experiencing right now, that you are awakening. What has lied dormant inside of you for a long time is awakening right now. It's a deep awakening. It goes beyond the normal spiritual awakening. And the truth is a big thing that we're headed towards. What is emotionally true for you? And that is what's coming to the surface, because a lot of people, they lived a fake life. They're no longer going to live a fake life. And now that the frequency that you're putting off, it's totally different. So your body is going to have these signs. Okay, these are ironclad signs today. Maybe you're going through a lot right now. Your Uncle Mike is going to help you get through all of these changes that we're going to experience, share from my firsthand experience. That's all we could do for each other, is share from our firsthand experience. So appreciate everyone coming on. This is a live stream, so if you're watching on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on. What's up, Ronnie, Bay Area believer, Lisa, Lonnie? It's great to see everyone coming on. Lion Queen, we need a lot of Lion Queens that are rising right now and coming together with their Lion Kings. Abigail, it's good to see everyone. Lisa. Emotional truth. You will find meaning. You've been searching for meaning. You know, I discuss things. It's not about jobs. It's about vocation in life. It's not about surface level relationships. It's about true soul, deep soul connection. And this is where we're headed right now. And in order to experience all of these things, we're going to have to go through some changes, kid. And we're all going through some changes right now. Deep changes, deep emotional changes, deep spiritual changes. And even though it's energetics, you could say it's spiritual aspects, you're going to have these physical symptoms. So if you have been experiencing, I've been sharing a little bit about what I've been going through in the past week. And there's always new people to the channel, so I'm going to put this all together in this beautiful episode today that's going to last the test of time. I suggest you save this to your favorites, because I'm sure 1 through 5, everyone is going to experience these things. And as we go along, you can write it in the comments, write it in the live chat if you're live watching this. However you consume this live or on the replay, these are things that are so powerful right now. And it's not an easy process to go through these things. Your soul, your spirit is calling you to a higher level in order to I know a lot of people are allergic to fake people. A lot of people, you get more allergic to fake people. It's actually don't go anywhere. It's literally connected to number 5. It's amazing how we're all connected to these feelings, these upgrades, because it truthfully is an upgrade. It truthfully is an awakening. There are things, this always happens in waves. There are things that earlier on my journey, I had them inside of me, but we kind of kept them suppressed. We kind of kept them down, maybe in the solar plexus. A lot of people, they're going through a solar plex purge. All right, and all these nerves, your nervous system is resetting right now, and these are the deep signs, the deep feelings that we're having. It's time to break a loop, and now we're going into the spiral, and we're spiraling upwards. So I appreciate every one of you coming on. This is going to be a very powerful message for everyone to hear. Grateful for the positive energy pushing this forward. If you could click the like button right now, because we're live and others will get this. And at any time you get this, I appreciate you sharing it and clicking the like if it resonates and all that other good stuff. What is emotionally true for you? Your emotional truth. This is something that a lot of people, they shove down, they ignore these things. Your emotional truth influences how you find meaning and navigate this new reality. You're getting a new reality, baby. We are in the quantum. Your emotional truth. Okay, so maybe you were in the wrong job. Maybe you're in the wrong relationship, okay? And this happens to all of us because you used outdated programs to get that job. You used outdated programs to get that worthless marriage that you're in. We hear a lot of these things that are coming to the surface right now. People are out of alignment, and now they have to get into alignment once again. All right, so this emotional truth that you can't ignore. Okay, people try to ignore. I'm gonna use my rational mind. I'm gonna use my rational mind, and I'm gonna ignore these things. Okay, and these are the symptoms that you're gonna get coming up. So you will find meaning, and you find this new meaning of life for you to navigate this reality. The loop of rational analysis. You might have been going about your journey. You're using rational analysis, which is paralysis. And then you just sit there and you just sit there in that loop. And then here I am. I'm still doing the same thing over and over again, right? Because I'm using my rational mind. Okay. It is the end of that. The end of the loop. The end of the rational analysis loop. This loop must end and allow something that is more honest and authentic to emerge. That is you. You know, about a month ago, I said this new timeline is calling for the most authentic version of you. That is still on the channel page. You could use that as a receipt that we're going through this. Maybe you said, yeah, this is the time. So this rational analysis loop that you keep looping and loop and you're still having the same experience, something more honest and authentic must emerge. This is an awakening to your inner knowing. You know, your family members, your friends, people around the water cooler, all this nonsense, they're going to tell you how to live your everyday life. But you are awakening and an inner knowing. There's an internal awareness, an internal knowing. And your nervous system, this is a big thing that I've been sharing lately. This is a nervous system reset, so important. Your nervous system and physical structure shift to accommodate higher awareness. So this is why you're going to have, see how I segue all this for you? I put it in a beautiful package. This is why you're going to have these 5 physical symptoms. Third eye awakening, good morning, grand rising. People are waking up, stumbling into our everyday lives. We're just chilling out today, breaking down these symptoms. Because if you don't hear this, if you don't know this, it becomes overwhelming. Why am I feeling this? You be overwhelmed. I'm having all these crazy symptoms. I'm feeling all these things that I haven't felt before. You know, biblical terms, you got to know thyself. Scientific terms, do you know your point of homeostasis? This is what I do on this channel. If you're new, it'll keep you focused. And I share with the world that any person that's listening to the message can relate to this, because some people hear about spiritual awakening, you hear about all these metaphysical things, and it becomes overwhelming. You're going to have to know thyself, or you're going to have to know your point of homeostasis. This is how I normally feel. This is how I normally sleep. This is my normal body temperature. Don't go anywhere. We got 5 signs, okay? So what are the 5 signs that your body is going to give you that you're awakening right now? It's a very deep awakening. Number 1, heavy pressure in the forehead or the crown. Okay, so you're going to feel this pressure. It's behind the eyes, and it feels almost sometimes like there's a band around the skull, squeezing and pushing, and you're going to feel it behind your eyes. And this is your connection to source, okay? So this heavy, and I've shared this. So from my personal journey, I am not a person that has to take Advil. I normally don't get a lot of headaches. It's just, I know thyself. So then when I'm sitting and I'm experiencing this and I'm saying, wow, what a tremendous headache I have right now. Tremendous pressure that I'm feeling. Okay, Rebecca's writing, she's feeling it right now. As I'm going along, if you feel any of these things, you drop a comment. You could give us a confirmation in the live stream. So you're feeling this band. It's the skull in that crown. Okay, the crown. Your crown is a little crooked. Fix it. Okay. No, you have a crown that's activating. That's your connection to the source. And all of a sudden, you're feeling this heavy pressure. And for me to all of a sudden have headaches where I normally don't. Okay, you know how you are in a month. Maybe you always get headaches. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't have this a lot. Okay, I could think of the whole year. Okay, and this is a rare occurrence for me. So then I know that this is something. This is energy. We're perceiving energy in the body, the shifts, the changes. We're awakening. We're awakening to a higher level. That's the crown. That's the connection to God. That's the connection to source. So heavy pressure in the crown, sign number 1. Sign number 2, we talked about this recently, random shaking body vibrations, vibrations of the body, shaking while resting. Maybe it's time to rest. Maybe you are into bed. Maybe you are laying on the couch. And all of a sudden, when you get into this restful state, all of a sudden your body starts shaking. These are vibrations of the body. This could be the legs jerking, the arms begin to pulse. Okay, so your limbs, your extremities, and the stomach was a big one. Okay, I went through a phase where this happened for like a month straight, where I would wake up in the morning and my stomach was shaking. It was a very, very rough experience for me to go through, but there's a tremendous amount of healing that comes from this. Why does this happen? This is blocked energy that is flowing out through the channels of the body. So, and that's why a lot of us had a lot of solar plexus shaking. Okay, I got the abs back, baby. Okay, but it's not about. I did videos on this. All right, it's not about taking fat burners and doing all this stuff. You gotta release the emotional trauma that you have in your body. And a lot of us had this in the solar plexus, in the stomach region. All of a sudden, your stomach is shaking. It's a weird feeling to have. Okay, you're going through other energetic channels where it comes out of your limbs. Okay, your arms are buzzing, your legs are buzzing, and then you have to hold on to the sofa back while you take a nap in the afternoon. Okay, if you didn't see that full video, you watch that video. All right, so this is a tremendous sign. I'm looking at the chat right now because we're live, and a lot of people are experiencing this. So when you experience those, I'll wait. This is what I talk about. This is this stuff I go through. You ever set car alarms off with your energy? We're live, right? We'll see how long it goes for. It's amazing what these things do. It's unbelievable. We got to shut it down. You can't make these things up, man. Being patient is such an important thing, and these are the things that we're all going through, where we want peace, and all of a sudden chaos pops up. Okay, and you know, we say, when is it going to stop? When is that sound going to stop? And you know, I've had this happen before, where car alarms tend to go off, and this is going on for quite a long time. So, you know, sometimes you might set certain glitch electronics that are in your area. It'll be great if it shuts off, but it's very annoying. And this is where we are. So I appreciate everyone that is on the live stream. Appreciate you clicking the like button and sending some energy to make this stop, because I set up outside today because it was so peaceful and beautiful, and I wanted to share this with everyone. So I don't know if I'm going to have to move this inside. I never seen an alarm go off this long before. This actually happened once before on a live stream, but it stopped within like 30 seconds. So I appreciate everyone. I might have to bring it inside. These are the real life evidence. These are the things that happen on our journey that set us off. like we set off the car alarm. There should be a timer that like say, okay, it's gone on for long enough and now it's time for it to shut off. So in the meantime, Hughes, I appreciate the super chat very much. Super guidance, Mike, thanks so much. Okay, we have super guidance here, and I'm getting a little peed off right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little peed off. So this is what we need to do. You can't make these things up. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is what happens when we are live, and maybe it'll stop, maybe it won't. It's so annoying. It's so annoying when I have these things glitch and have these experiences, but we're going to be, I appreciate everyone bearing with me, okay? I can't even tell. I think it stopped the second I walked in. I think it stopped the second I'm catching up with the chat. So I appreciate, you guys like see these things that happen. I'm in such a peaceful location. I mean, obviously there's cars out there that are parked, and then all of a sudden, you have an experience like that. So number two, as I was sharing before that, it is unbelievable, right? I appreciate all the support. If you all can just hit the like button and share, we overcome these things that happen. I really do appreciate that. You see how I stay focused? You got to stay focused because this is the life right now. You're going to have chaos in your everyday life. You have the chaos happening. Number three, maybe this was the reason why I'm on my couch. Number three, sudden fatigue. You might go on your journey and all of a sudden you have sudden fatigue even though your energy level was so high. Are you experiencing that? Your energy level could be super high all day long, and then all of a sudden you go through a phase where your energy just totally drops. And then you might, in the afternoon, it's time to get on the couch. Maybe you had your late afternoon meal, one of the day, because you intermittent fast. I hear it started again, so good thing I came inside. This is wild what's going on. So you might get a time. It is siesta time. You might have a time. You say, you know what? It's in the afternoon. I had a productive rising. I had so much energy all day long, and then all of a sudden, sudden fatigue comes over the body. And I've shared this feeling as tired and wired. So that was the phrase that I've used before. Maybe it's time for a nappy poo, right? You might have an experience where you feel like you're tired and wired. So all of a sudden, you're wired, you're buzzing, you're running high, and then all of a sudden you get exhausted. All right. This exhaustion that you go through, the body is processing. It's processing spiritual data. It's processing new energies. We're releasing more of the old. The old ain't coming with you. These things aren't coming with you anymore. So there's so much that needs to be processed. And, I can reflect on my journey, the things that I've been through, the traumas that we've all been through. There's a lot of traumas, especially since 2020. You might be getting this, you might see your Uncle Mike for the first time. How you doing? It's good to meet you. I appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. We have to process through all these things. So that fatigue, that feeling that we get, that exhaustion, all of a sudden, you need to take a little nappy poo. But I don't understand. I had so much energy, and this is why it's very difficult for you to operate with the normies. Do you know about the normies? It's very difficult for you to operate with people that are in that rational, like this is the mindset that we have to have. They're not going to understand ascension symptoms. They're not going to understand that you're awakening at a very deep level. So how do you explain? I have to take a nap randomly. Suddenly you have to take a nap. If that resonates, you leave a comment down below. That's why, and I've shared this before, we do go through time periods where we are alone. It's actually a protection, because how are you going to navigate? How are you going to navigate these deep emotional processes that are happening? And then you have X, Y, or Z. You have more stress. God is going to remove as much stress as possible, and you might get into that void. And that void is actually a little uncomfortable. But this is a time where the body can manage these things, because it's not something that is easy to deal with. And that's why I've been talking about the physical aspects. It's weird. There's some crazy people in spiritual communities and that go on the interweb. They don't get it. Okay. And what I share is, I still work out and do things, but like, people are not understanding that this is not about, take a fat burner to lose weight type of thing. You have emotional weight, traumas. These things need to be purged. And these things aren't going to be purged with a fat burner. It's not going to be purged with doing cardio. These are energetic shifts that are happening, very deep energetic shifts. And it's not easy to experience and go through it all. You're going to have time. It's a total reset of the body. It's a total, what you're going through right now is a total reset of your nervous system. And there's so much power inside of you that you start to glitch reality. You start to, maybe you have experienced a little bit of these things. I'm so tired of this. Okay? They call us the slider people. Okay? My piece. Now we're back. I just keep going. People love the channel for its authenticity. Our number one comment is, I'm just here for the realness. Okay, that's why we do these. We do these things live. Show authenticity. Anyone can read off a teleprompter. I have my notes to keep me guided. I have some talking points on notes. All right. So if you appreciate authenticity, why don't you click subscribe and take the true spiritual journey with us. Sign number 4. You could hit 444 in the chat if you're live. Sign number 4. The extreme heat surge. The Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing, light warriors. No, it's not just a phrase. This is happening inside of your body. Have you had an extreme heat surge? I know for some ladies, they're going to say, oh, these are hot flashes. This is something that's very deep. Okay? There's an extreme heat surge, flame on. And this is not from the outside, the environmental conditions. It didn't get hot out. Okay, and this happens a lot at night. At night, the house is cool. I keep the house cool. Maybe you go, you go in the bed. It's time to go in the bed. And it's nice and cool. And all of a sudden, you might wake up at 3 o'clock at 3 o'clock at night. And all of a sudden, you feel the Holy Spirit fire burning through you. What's happening? Burning through trauma, burning through an outdated version of you. There's a clashing. And that's why a lot of this happens while we sleep. There's friction. There's a friction that's going on. Okay, the friction. I used to teach my class. Okay, when I used to teach the kids. Okay, you take your hands, you start rubbing it. So what's happening on a spiritual level? Okay, this friction. There's the old you and there's the new version of you. Okay, and these things, they come together, and this is happening inside of your body. Okay, this is the version of me. No, this is the version of me. And a lot of this happens while we are sleeping at night. So all of a sudden, you got this friction that's going on in your body. Okay. I'm seeing the chat blow up. Melissa's writing it. You're getting the night sweats. You're getting these things. So there's a lot of this friction. This friction is creating this heat. It's burning away all the old. Everything is burning up. burning, burning fire of love. Okay? So this extreme heat surge it's getting rid of the old traumas. That's not you anymore. You could say, I say thank you to the trauma that I had. Thank you for all these crazy experiences that I've had. It made me a higher version of myself. It made me better. Sometimes we have to go through the pain. Sometimes we have to fight with everything we have for a season. It's going to toughen us up. It's going to refine us. What is this called? This is the threshing floor. God is going to thresh us. So we go through these things. It could be a mini season. Maybe you go through something for, it could be a year, a long season. Maybe you go through a tough week or two, right? Is that you? You could let us know in the comments. Okay, but these are the specific things that we go through that we're going to take with us. And then we learn our lesson, and this is what is God showing me. Oh, I thought I had to be this way. No, you don't have to be that way. You are now embodying. So this is about embodiment. This is why the nervous system is changing. This is why you have these 5 signs that we're discussing today. Your nervous system is changing. That's why you have these physical feelings in your body. And you absolutely cannot go back to the old. And the more the friction, you might feel these flare-ups as well. So this is what's going to happen. You will, all of a sudden, you are going to feel extreme heat. And then at that same, again, the environment is not changing. So whatever, say the temperature is in your home, it didn't get super hot inside. All of a sudden, at that temperature, all of a sudden you feel so hot. And then maybe you wake up in the rising and it's the same temperature and you're freezing. You're freezing. Ooh, fetch a frid. So cold. But it's the same temperature. Am I hitting the nail on the head? Are you feeling this? At the same environmental temperature, you could feel one way. It's a good one, right? You could feel one way. You feel like this, I'm sweating, I'm burning up right now. And then you feel another way. And then all of a sudden you could sit there and say, all of a sudden I'm freezing. Okay? Marianne is writing right now. Sometimes I'm sitting and I feel the heat coming on, and then I get cold again. Okay, so leave a comment down below. These are signs that everyone is feeling. This is going to help you navigate this shift. We all go through this shift. I'm going through it. You're going through it. Other people are going through it. It's very intense stuff that we're going through. Yeah, and salt, Lisa is writing, so important in our everyday lives. You see on the mainstream, avoid the salt, all this other stuff. I'm like that. I'm like that old lady on the Frank's Red Hot commercial, and she's like, I put that shift on everything. Yeah, I salt all my meals. Pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, not that table salt. Got to know things. This is what I've been teaching people. There are 2 versions of everything. Stop painting everything with a label. So just like how all salt is not bad or good, you have to know specifics. You have to do this in your everyday life. That's what I do on this channel. We get to the nitty-gritty. We go real deep here. You have to know the specifics. This is good. This is a different version. That is a different version. Natalie writes, be discerning. Okay, very powerful stuff that's coming in. This is powerful changes. Powerful people on this live stream. Grateful if you click the like button if you just joined in. So grateful for that. It allows this to get out there because this is a message that people need to hear. Henry. Appreciate you, Henry. Appreciate everyone showing up for this one because this is what we're going through. Number 5. This one is very rough. But it's important, and this one really is the physical and the spiritual. You have all these experiences all at once. Your eyes become super sensitive. you know, for what I do. If you didn't know, I have a world famous YouTube channel and a world famous Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. I do a lot of work on these devices. And this light, all of a sudden, especially at night, and I've gone through phases. All of a sudden, this artificial light, even with the blue blockers on, it makes my eyes. I can't see no more. It's so hurtful to my eyes. This is not an all the time thing. I can't see. It's funny, like someone was trying to like talk to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't look at the phone at night. And again, this is not something that I've gone through phases of this. Sometimes we get these upgrades not all at once because it's too much for the body and the nervous system to handle. So all of a sudden, your eyes become very sensitive to the physical things. Artificial light, artificial. But, you are seeing more. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing light. You know, I see the truth of things. Okay, the sense you could see beauty. I've shared this before. Especially the color green. That's the beautiful heart chakra. Let's get some love in this chat right now. No, it's when I look at the greens. When I look at the greens, right? It looks totally different. That's one thing. People, I could see. I look at the person, right? Ready? There's people out there. They could look so. The external looks a certain way. They could look so proper. But number one, I see through that mask, that facade. I see right through it. And then also, there's this one thing that I know. And this thing, like it looks so, like it puts like an angry face on. It pretends to be so angry. But I know there's a big ball of love behind that external face, because no one could hide from me anymore. I see everything. And that's why in the rational mind, these upgrades are so important. You have to navigate the world, not with the rational analysis. I analyze the world. This person looks so great. They're such a great person. Meanwhile, they're a POS. This person looks so angry. Maybe she has a beautiful heart inside. And if this resonates, smash the like button and share this video out. You have to see the deeper truths. And it's not about the rational mind. And it's overwhelming, especially to a person like me. And this is where our ego is going to be tested. Okay, there's a lot of tests to our ego at this time. But these 5 shifts that we're experiencing, this is something is awakening within you. This is a dormant, sacred energy. You are a sacred person. You, how you doing? The person that's listening to your Uncle Mike on the screen. Okay, we are being stripped down, Brandy, absolutely. We're being stripped down to the basics. Get back to the basics. Hold on to the end of this message today. This will change your life. If you are experiencing these 5 signs, and many people are, I'm sharing it. Just go to this comment section, because I know it could be overwhelming. And you say, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm experiencing these things. Me too. Me too. We're all experiencing these things. These are the extreme, and we're going to put number 6, and then your energy glitches, random electronics. Maybe you will set off a car alarm. How did this car alarm start to go off? Went off twice, right? Got to interrupt my live stream. I'm so grateful for the community. These are the things that you have to go through. My journey has not been unicorns and rainbows. But these are the tests. You want to get this message out, Michael? You got to push through it. Okay, we see it live. I lead through by example. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say this 100 years from now. There's going to be people out there. Listen, everyone's got a smartphone. Everyone thinks there's a guru. There's people that talk about it, and then there's people that be about it. What are you, son? What are you, girl? What are you? You have to know thyself. You got to be empowered right now. Look at these spiritual, these are the sense you're activating. There's a dormant energy, sacred energy. This is an empowerment. You have to be empowered at this time. Be the best version of yourself at this time. Push through the pain. Push through all the distractions. Car alarms going off, glitches. Listen, I've had things, I'm on YouTube. I have a world famous YouTube channel. And I went through things, And listen, I know electronics glitch. I had it happen. It actually happened the other day. Watch that video, and all of a sudden the live, no one heard me on the live stream. It's on the recording at the end of the video. It was still, no one heard, everyone, like, I was like talking to myself, but it was still working. No one on the live stream heard me. Okay, the last like 2.5 minutes, and then I just gave up and I ended the live stream. You watched that video. Some of you saw that video. And everyone's writing, where's Michael? Where's my, the whole thing glitched. And the whole live stream didn't go down. It was still recording exactly Illuminated One. They got the spinning wheel of doom. Do you glitch electronics and get the spinning wheel of doom? You're like the slider people. Your energy, your frequency it's causing major glitches and ripples in the reality. You can't think with the right. If you're living in fear, you're going to fail at this time. You have to live with love. You have to be truthful. Your truth. This is my, no, you got to go over here. No. I know where I need to go. It's a great time for us to embody the highest version of ourselves, a sacred energy that's coming online. And it's not an easy feeling. I'm just chilling with my girl here, the Peace Lily. So, yeah, I get the work done, and then I just chill. This is a representation of the timeline right now. I shared about it last night. If you didn't watch last night's tremendous live stream, I did all the work. Now I just chill until the gates open, right? You can't force things. You have to flow, because then you're going to drain your battery. You're going to push against the wall that's not moving. So you have to learn how to let go and let God. And I learned these things too. See, you know what? I got nothing else to do. I got to relax. You got to chill and allow these things. I am a go person. Maybe you're like me. You're go. When you go through these 5 things, all of a sudden, the next level is loading. Michael writes, the next level is loading. System processing. Let go and let God. None of these things are easy. I reflect on myself. I know I don't normally have this incredible headache pressure, so that's overwhelming to me. For me to take an Advil, I don't take no Advil ever. That's how much it was. I said, oh my God, what the heck is going on, right? Again, anything I'm sharing, such a powerful video today. Please, before we get off soon, can you click the like button so others will get this information? So grateful for the support for this work. Pressure in the crown. Random shaking of the body. You're feeling the vibrations. You're feeling blocked energy leave through the channels of the body. And you start shaking. Shake it like a salt shaker. Yeah. Shake it like you're laying on the couch. See, we got to lay on the couch for a few minutes. And you're shaking like a salt shaker. Who sang that song? Shake it like a salt shaker. Sudden fatigue. All day long. Ball of energy. I'm pumping. I'm pounding in the gym. I'm pounding. All of a sudden, I have all this energy. Then it's like my body just goes. What? Maybe you're going through that, right? Sudden fatigue. The flame on of the Holy Spirit fire, burning and purging all the trauma you had. You might have had trauma come into your life. It came in and you got to get rid of that trauma, so that when you get rid of the trauma, you leave room. That's the density baggages that you have. Okay? Burn it off. Woo, it's hot, right? Burn it off. Now you have room for relationships. Now you have room for love. Now you have room for your new community. Now you have room. If you hold on to the old, that old's got to go, son. It's got to go. And the eyes too. realize. It's time to realize who you truthfully are. So I hope that today's message helps millions of people. And I'm grateful for all of you. If this resonates with you, you share the video today. And again, if you missed last night's very powerful video, you might want to grab a cup of coffee and really digest it. You got to digest these things because there is a lot of changes. There's so much energy in the world. There's so much for me to cover right now. Right? Isn't it crazy? Like you're feeling all these things. We're looking at the world. Wow, what's going on in the world? Wow, what's happening in my everyday life? All of these things are connected. The micro and the macrocosm. You got to realize this is happening. It's powerful stuff happening now. Not 5 years from now. Not next year. Happening now. It's go time, baby. And you might have to go, even if you're an army of one. Watch last night's episode. The feelings that we're having, these are the upgrades. These are the signs that you are awakening something that is so dormant. The crown. The 144,000 will be sealed in the forehead. Told you, kid. This ain't my first rodeo. To go through so much, I know we all go through this. The trials, the tribulations. You go forward. You didn't have any love in your life. You had to find an inner love. You had to find a deep connection to God. Now, you've been refined. Now it's time to roll out. Roll out. No, it's time to roll out. You got to start rolling out now. It is exciting times. Exciting things are happening. Live in the vibration of excitement. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. You're so excited. You're excited for your new mission, your new relationship, your new. Hit the new 3 times. New. You're being upgraded. You're ready to go, son. Ready for everything. So I love you all. It's interesting how it's like, you know what? And this is the beauty of being live. People love when I come live. Okay, the more people that click like and subscribe, I'll come live twice a day. I did it yesterday. Appreciate everyone. But to see like weird stuff like that, all of a sudden, the car alarms start going off for no reason, doesn't shut off, glitching, the matrix is glitching. You are putting out a frequency that causes glitches, especially in electronics, especially things with electricity. Oh wait, everything has electricity though. It's the glue. Oh, everywhere. There's electricity everywhere. We saw the boomers last night, watched last night's video. Remember the boomers that were blowing up behind me? That's the thunderstorm. I shared my story last night of the origin of that. So I appreciate each and every one of you. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. So many posts. I have a lot of stuff going on Facebook. We're growing like never before. Appreciate the support there. And I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Okay, because we're a community. So I look at your posts too. Those that know, I'm as real as they come, bro. I'm as real as they come. And that's how we grow a community. That's how we stay connected. Not separate, connected. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Watchers watch. Absolutely. Grateful for all of your support. Like, comment, share. Appreciate those 3. Like, comment, share. And please watch last night's message. It will be very enlightening if you haven't seen it yet. So I appreciate you all. Bye for now.